Hey everybody, Boston Bruce back. Turned 19, July of 45, KMT USA. As your income chat. So the money's starting to swing the other way, but a little too late, I think. Die roll ends on a 4 this turn. I put it nice and bright, maybe I won't forget. Tech chat. Bank chat. Score. Currently 865, and that's not going to change. And turn 17, we were ahead 764. Then the axis went 966. It's currently 865. We're in last. Trump capitalism, it's not going to change either. They're going to have that point this turn, so we won't pick up one. All right, let's do the KMT first. KMT has $2 to spend. They ain't spending anything. I'm going to save it. But they do have a couple of attacks. This heavy strategic bomber is going to come up 1 into Shanghai, 2 into Suiyang, 3 into Rihe, and he's going to bomb the port. He's not going to scramble out his 2 transports. So, as he sees the American subs lurking, they could hit him. So we need I think it's 2 D6s for damage. I think I've been rolling 1. 2d6, yep. So, let's see what we get. Oh, looks like max damage. Okay, so that's 5. We don't have to worry about those babies coming out anymore for a little while. Alrighty, and it'll fly back to Sing Kang. Alright, we're going to take 1 cavalry. He's going to try and take Hunan without a fight. And then going into Kwangtung against 2 militia is 5 infantry and 3 cavalry. So let's start with the Hunan one. We've got a cavalry at anything but 10 and up. 3. All right. So we take Shangtung. That's we're at 2. Didn't get out any rondels. I hope I don't need that cavalry for the other battle. That's the only thing I was worried about. And now we got 3 and 5. At 2 for the cavalry against 2 militia. So, there's my 3 cavalry. And then we get a runaway. Not good. So, that's 1 gone. And now we got 5 infantry at 1. Nothing. Okay. He's got 2 militia at 2. 3, 3. Ooh, got lucky. All right. I've got 2 cavalry at 2 and 5 infantry. So the cavalry are yellow and infantry will be black. Hey, I got a hit. And 2 runaway infantry. So he's down to 1 militia. And I had 2 runaway infantry, which leaves me 3 infantry and 2 cavalry. I got them over here so I don't mess up. 3 infantry, 2 cavalry. Now he's got 2 at 2. 10 and a 7. Alrighty. So now he's down to 1. So I got 2 cavalry, 3 infantry. Another runaway cavalry and a hit with an infantry. Ooh, 2 hits with the infantry. Wow. So let's roll his 1. I had 1 runaway cavalry. Actually, I don't mind that. So that leaves me 1 cavalry in there. 2 cavalry ran away. And he's got 1 militia shooting back. Ooh, I think I had an infantry run away. I'll have to check it after. But he does have a militia firing back. And that's a 10, so he misses. So we take Kwang Tung. And that's worth 2-2. So, put our rondel there. And I think we took it with 1 cavalry. And I'm not sure on the infantry. It may be 3. It could be 2 that ran away. But either way, we're up 4. And so we go to 5. Japs get on to 49. And what else does that do? Something else I want to change. The income. KMT has 2. They saved it. They collect 5, so they'll have 7 for next turn. And I'll do a unit recap for the KMT. So that was 7 for next turn. All right, bomb the port, 5 damage. Sick Kang has 2 infantry. No, they can't be. They're not there. They're actually in these are in Yunnan. 2 infantry. So Sing Kang has a militia and a heavy strategic bomber. Just a strategic bomber. Yunnan has 2 infantry, 2 cavalry, 2 militia. Sichuan and Quichao militia each. Hunan a cavalry. Kwang Tung 3 infantry and a cavalry. It could be 2, and that other one could have went back to Yunnan. So that's it for the KMT. And that's a good turn. They've actually done pretty well this hanging in there this game. Of course, that cavalry will bite the dust. All right, that's it for them. USA now. Tech rolls. We got sub-warfare, radar factories, advanced mechs, and logistics. Factories would be good. That's about the only one. 2, 3, 5. Wow. Oh, an offer. Well, let me see. That could be an 11. I don't know. I'd have to ask Pete on that one, but I think it's not even cocked because I'm going to call that a 5. So, anyway, boy, shitty numbers. All right, so nothing changes on the tech side. Purchases. I put it over here, too, so I don't forget. I'll probably still forget. They got 78 to spend. They're going to spend it all. They're going to lend-lease a medium armor to the KMT. They are going to build 1 heavy armor, an airborne, and an infantry, and upgrade a militia. That's in Portugal. In San Francisco, they're going to build 2 advanced subs, 2 attack transports, 2 destroyers, 2 marines, an advanced artillery, and a heavy armor. And they're going to build a militia and upgrade a militia on Midway. So, they have a couple attacks. Over here, going into the Marshall Islands, will be 1 to transport, an attack transport. I'm running out of them. He's going to bring with himself a marine and an infantry. along with one heavy cruiser, and coming off the carrier in P29, going 1, 2, 3. Ooh, made a mistake on that. They can't, it's actually on a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can only go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. I think we will just use that. I don't want to sacrifice any possible aircraft. Actually, I'm going to send instead of the heavy cruiser, I am going to send, let's see, I want to have him come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. He's going to send a kamikaze, probably, hoping to hit the transport. But, hey, what are you going to do? Let's send one heavy battleship down there for a bombard, along with a heavy cruiser. So we're going to send 2 ships there. All right, that's the only attack on this side of the board. On the other side, we're going to invade northern Norway and Trøndelag. So, coming out of London, carrying out of the port in London, carrying a artillery and a marine as an attack transport. It's going to come up 1 into, what is that? I don't know. It's going to come 1 here, 2 into A5, 3 into A8. I'm going to drop off an artillery and a marine in northern Norway. I don't think the German sub wants to interdict and stop us. He likes us. We're also coming out of London. Will be a medium bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll have 2 left. Let's see. This other transport over here, I don't even know if he was in port. The one that dropped the guy off into, he couldn't have been because he dropped the guy in the Netherlands. He's going to take the guy from the Netherlands, come up 1, 2, join the fleet in A7, and he's going to go into Trøndelag. Coming out of London is an air transport with a heavy strategic bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to drop off an airborne over there. This heavy cruiser is coming up. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to provide bombard up here. Let's see what else we got. That's it for transports. Trying to find some sneaky other moves. Let's see. That's that. That's that. Let's see what else we want. Coming out of London will be a jet. 1 jet. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll have 2 left. Also coming out of London will be a tactical bomber. And I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. What else are we going to do? There's not a lot of carpet bombing targets. There actually really isn't any good ones. So, I don't want to put that guy. I mean, it could come up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Let's see. Where can we carpet bomb a guy? Well, we're going to throw some rockets out there, too. So we're going to throw one rocket at the airfield in Paris. We're going to throw one rocket at the airfield in West Germany. What else? Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. So one rocket at Paris, one rocket at West Germany. And he's going to, I should have asked him. I was thinking of shooting a port, but that don't matter. So what do I want to get that guy? Where do I want to go with him? That heavy strategic bomber in London. Actually, it would work out well. Actually, I think I'm going to non-com. Nope. Yeah, he's actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to carpet bomb in Trotterlang. Why not? All right. And I believe that's it for combat. Everything else is non-combat. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. One more. One more. And I read the rules. Let's see if Italy wants to go to war right now. 1, 2, 3. I'm attacking that seaplane. Actually, I'll use the fighter. 1, 2, 3. I'm attacking that seaplane. And Italy wants to go to war. That seaplane's gone. I read in the rule about sharing zones. It didn't say anything about that you can hide there. So the way I see it, that thing's out. This airborne is going to drop off in Corsica. Ain't worth anything, but I'm bored. All right, I'll take that back. That's a rule that's got to be fixed. It's ridiculous. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Has to be fixed. Makes no sense at all. Totally ridiculous. All right, I think that's it for combat moves. No, that's a damaged port over there. All right, let's get over here. We got a heavy battleship and a cruiser. The cruiser is the red dice. The battleship is the white. There's a hit. So we'll take the Marshall Islands. Ain't worth anything. Oh, yeah, it is. It's worth $1. So we take it with a Marine, an infantry. There's an attack transport, a heavy cruiser, and a heavy battleships in there. And that's the only attack on this side, right? Yep. Yep, that's it. All right, let's bring our dice over here into Russia. It'll be easier seeing we're in Norway. And there's not a lot going over there in that part of the world. All right, let's start up here in northern Norway. So we have a bombard at 2 with the heavy cruiser. 10. Then we have a medium bomber at 7. And that's a 5. There's a hit. Let's say our marine and our artillery at 2. Misses. Okay, so he's got a militia at 2. Ooh, 4, close. All right, so we take northern Norway. Again, I didn't bring out any rondelles. All right, let's get a couple rondelles. 1, 2. And let's see, the USA goes up. I never marked Germany down, so we're up 2. 1 for Norway and 1 in Carolina Islands. Japan goes down to 48. We're up to 67. All right. And we're going to go import up here with our ships. All right, Trodelong. Let's no first strikes, so let's do the carpet bombing. If we can't get him with that one. Well, we got a 1. Okay, so he gets a shot back at 2. And that's a 6. So we take Trodelong. He ain't worth anything. But we wanted it. I thought I brought a rondelle over. Oh, I got a convoy rate. I forgot to mention that over there. All right, so let's do some let's do the rocket in Paris first. No sense rolling for damage, because if he shoots it down, it's gone. So, Paris. He missed. 4 damage on the airfield in Paris. West Germany. Oh, he shot the rocket down. Oh, well. All right, so we're down to 1 rocket in London. But we did hit the one in Paris, so anyway. What else is there? Over here. Oh, let's do the convoy rating. I forgot to move my subs. All right. 1, 2, 3. Over 2. Where is that? P41. And he can hit me with his seaplane and to destroy at least one of them next turn. So, but at least maybe we could take 5 off him again. I thought of trying to double up here into 14, but I mean, yeah, he could hit, either way. I'll be happy to get 5. So, anyway, white's the defender, red's the attacker. Here's my first sub. I think I get +5. He does have radar though now, yeah. So he's +2, so he's 8, I'm 8, so no damage. I'm 8, he's 2. So 8, and so I think I take 2 off that line. That's it. That's pretty sad. So I take 2 off the Japanese, and I'll probably lose a sub. But it is what it is. So I think they're at 67. That sucked. 2 subs. Should be all get $5. Like I knew I was going to lose a sub, I would have just attacked the fleet. Sacrificed them that way. All right, let's do some non-com on this side. Alrighty. This destroyer over here in P36 is going to come down 1, to P. It was in P27. It's coming down to P45. This one in P20 is coming down 1, 2. This one's coming down 1, 2. This one's coming down. Actually, he's staying there. These two are coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This other attack transport in P29 is going to come over to here, drop off a Marine and a infantry in Midway and go in port. Let's going to change that. These two guys ain't going there. They're going to actually strategic naval move. 1 into P38, 2 into P56, 3 into 55, 4 into 54, and they're going to go in port in New Britain. So he's in port over here. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Now going into Midway. Coming out of, where is that? San Francisco. On an attack transport going 1, 2, 3 into Midway and going in port. There's a mountain infantry and a artillery. Also going in port on a regular transport is a AAA and an infantry. Also going into Midway, coming out of Hawaii, is 6 regular battleships, and they're going in port in Midway. Leaving Hawaii is this fighter. He's going to go 1, 2, 1 into P29, 2 into 38, 3 into 56, 4 into 55. Oh, wait, I can't get there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, because of... Oh, no, here we go. That's the way to go. 1 into 29, 2 into 37, 3 into 47, 4 into 46, 5 into 53, 6 onto New Britain. Let's see what else we want to do. Also coming down up into Hawaii, going in port, will be the light cruiser. Oh, let's see. Where do I want to go with that carrier? I didn't even think about this. I'm just doing this kind of on the fly. 1, 2, 3, 4. This heavy battleship's going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, go in port in, what is that? New Britain. And I guess the rest of the fleet's all going to Midway. So my entire fleet up here is in Midway in port. And we got 2 advanced subs. They're going to go over to Midway and go in port in the sub base. And that's it. I think I moved everything on this side of the board. All right. Over here. Oh, let's go. Yep, this way. We got a seaplane. It's coming out of Puerto Rico. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to land in southern England. Is that what that one's called? Yeah, well, there's a sea base there, so that's where we're going. All right. Let's get clear of that. This transport's coming across. You're going to drop these 2 guys off in Portugal. Oh, you're going to land some planes. The jet and tactical bomber are going to land in southern Norway. The medium bomber is going to land in southern Norway. The 2 heavy strategic bombers are going to fly. They got 4 left. So 1, 2, 3. They'll go back to London. Got 1 transport in port there. One transport here. Might as well send a fucking destroyer up here too. Just in case. So let's head over here. Let's go over to Portugal and stuff, see what we want to do here. I move my seaplane. Let's see, I got a transport here in, where is that? Portugal in port. He's just going to come over here, pick up the infantry and the light armor. He's going to drop them off in Gibraltar. Go in port in Portugal, in Gibraltar. We're going to pick up, we'll take this attack transport, and he's going to pick up a heavy armor and an airborne out of Portugal. And he's going to come up 1, 2, 3, and he's going to drop them off in southern England. Heavy armor and an airborne. And he's going to go in port in Northern Ireland. And I believe that's it. Really not a ton of stuff to do at this point in the game here, but yeah, let me play some units. Let's see. Let's do San Francisco. Two advanced subs, two attack transports, two destroyers, two Marines, a heavy armor, and a advanced artillery. And we're going to add an infantry because we're doing a militia upgrade on Midway. Actually, you know what? We're just going to upgrade and put the militia on Hawaii instead. All right. So I think that's it on this side. All right, now we'll go to, we're going to build a medium armor in Pacific Southwest. And we're going to send it across here into Kwangtung. I love that. All right. What else we got? Oh, Portugal. We're going to do a militia upgrade in Portugal. So we're going to add an infantry, take off our militia. And we're building an airborne, a heavy armor, and a regular infantry. All right. Collect income. USA is at 67 plus 12. They should have 79 for next turn. And Japan went down 2, I think, on the convoy rating. I'll have to check it, but I think that's what it was. All right, let's do a unit recap. Okay, in P-47, I have an attack transport, a heavy cruiser, a heavy battleship, an infantry, and a marine on the Marshall Islands. In New Britain, I have a, make sure they could get here, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. A heavy battleship, an attack transport, a marine, an Anzac militia, a fighter, and a infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep, okay. Making sure that fighter could get there. 2 advanced subs in P-41. P-45 has a destroyer. P-36 has a destroyer. P-27 has a destroyer. P-20 has a destroyer. P-19 has a destroyer. And P-11, is that? P-11 has a destroyer. In Midway, in port, 2 heavy battleships, 6 regular battleships, 1 light cruiser, attack transport, regular transport, fleet carrier. On Midway itself, 1, 2, 3, 3 infantry, a AAA, an advanced artillery, a mountain infantry, 2 jets. I don't know if I said the light cruiser in port. Hawaii has a militia and a mountain infantry. San Francisco P-25 has 2 attack transports, 2 advanced subs, 2 destroyers. San Francisco has 2 Marines, a heavy armor, and a advanced artillery. I have an air transport in northern Algeria. I have a fighter in a fighter in a tactical bomber in northern Algeria with a militia in Tunisia, an airborne on Corsica, 3 destroyers, a light cruiser in M2, a fleet carrier in port in, actually he's leaving. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's in port already in A44. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes to P78. I'm just going to leave them here. I don't see any other reason to move them. All right, this guy goes in Portugal, that transport they brought over the 2 infantry from New York. So Portugal itself has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry, 1 airborne, 1 AAA, 1 advanced artillery, 2 heavy armor, and a medium armor. Gibraltar has 3 infantry, a heavy armor, and a light armor. Northern Algeria I did. Let's go up to London and Narvik, Northern Norway. I have a marine and an artillery. I have a heavy transport and an attack transport in port. Trot along, I have an infantry and an airborne. Let me grab one of these out of the United States, put it over there. In southern Norway, I have a tactical bomber, a jet, a medium bomber, along with British infantry, British airborne, and a British Marine. Sea Zone A7, I have a destroyer, along with a French light cruiser, American transport, British transport, 2 heavy cruisers, and a destroyer. A10 has 2 destroyers. Southern England, I have a heavy armor and an airborne and a seaplane. I have a attack transport in port in Northern Ireland. I have 2 jets in London. I put these on this side over here. I have 2 heavy strategic bombers in London. I have a transport in Sea Zone. Actually, I haven't moved this guy. So, actually, this rocket, the rocket will stay there in London. Goodest place any. But this transport that was left in A23, I believe, he's going to come up to this side over here. And what is that? I can never find the letters on these things. A6. And he's going to go in port on that side. So that transport's in port there. So I guess that's it. I think I did everything. Yeah. So London, I actually have 1 rocket, 2 heavy strategic bombers, 2 jets, and a rocket. And Southern England, airborne, heavy armor, regular transport in port, seaplane, attack transport, Northern Ireland. All right. Belgium's empty. I left it. I think that's it. And it just dawned on me. Die roll, end the game. Let's see. Do I want the game to end? I have certain dice that seem to roll better. It's funny, the black dice I thought rolled all high, and I was hitting some ones with them. All right, so 1 to 4, the game is over. Let's do it. American, red, white, and blue. Let's try the blue. That looks like a 4. The game is over.